Greetings, Divine Sparks. I wanted to take a moment to just talk to you about how I came to my alignment with being a Divine Spark and why I want to bring forward that reminder within you by calling you a Divine Spark, and how you can use that as a reminder to yourself of the truth of who you are. I was brought up in a family that was non-religious, atheist, no God, one life, quite sciencey. So there was no special meaning to anything, none of the religious holidays, etc. And what that really grew in me was a desire for meaning, an interest and a passion in what the meaning of life was. And I came to know that I had a purpose, and I moved into my journey on becoming a healer and a teacher, and have along the way explored a lot of philosophies and belief systems around why we're here and how we got here and what we're doing here, and have come to my own story about that, what I would call a spiritual story about that. And what I believe at the core is that we are all one. We are all one in this universe, connected by our consciousness. We, as a human being, are self-aware and self-conscious. Animals have a consciousness. Plants have a consciousness. Microbes have a consciousness. The earth itself has the consciousness, the planet, but also the minerals and the water and the air. All the elements have a consciousness. Each galaxy and solar system has a consciousness. The whole universe has a consciousness, which is made up of all the parts, just like our body is made up of all the parts, the cells. And within the cells are all the smaller parts. Within those are the molecules. I mean, that's the atoms. And down from that is the quantum field. And at the quantum field, there's no separation. We're all one. Electrons can move from here to the other side of the galaxy in no time because there's no space. We are all in one now moment. So in acknowledging that we're all part of this one presence, this one great consciousness, which might be labeled source consciousness, and perhaps religions have labeled that God and personalized that into a very human type of stereotype. At the bigger perspective, beyond what we can comprehend easily with our mundane mind, we are part of the one. We are all one. And so I see that consciousness as light. There's this light expanding and exploring and creating in the universe. And we are one of the sparks of that light, expressing our light in a unique and special way. Just so the universe has so many expressions, and that's what its consciousness is doing, is moving into exploring all the different ways of experiencing life in this body, in another body, on another planet, in another solar system, at the other edge of the galaxy. There's so much variation and so much similarity, so many patterns, but with each with its own unique twist, with its own unique vibration. And when we come into alignment with the truth of who we are, this inner light, this divine spark, and we come to know the frequency of that, that is like our mission. That's like our life purpose, our soul journey, what we're here to express, that particular vibration. And it doesn't mean your purpose has to be climbing Mount Everest or saving the world. It could be expressing love. It could be appreciating nature. It could be singing. There's unlimited ways in which we can express our divine, sparkly nature. But what really helps me in my day-to-day life is to recognize that I have every right to express that. And in fact, it is my purpose to express that, to discover what that is and keep exploring that and expanding that and becoming more and more of the truth of who I am, this incredible part of the whole, this whole beautiful divine light of the universe as it's expanding and contracting, breathing in and breathing out, creating worlds, destroying worlds, all of the natural cycles. We're part of this. We're not separate from it. And I can be my own unique, divine, sparkly self, like each flower, is unique in its own way. They may all be daffodils, but each one is slightly different. Each leaf on the tree is a leaf, but each one is different. So every human on this planet has its own frequency, and that is our own unique, divine, sparkly vibration. And so I invite you to recall, remember, embed, embody that you are a divine spark. You are unique and special. You bring something to this life that no one else can in the same way, and that it is your purpose and your passion potentially, and it will certainly, in the exploration of it, bring you fulfillment and peace. In a crazy world, in a difficult situation, if we can come back to this truth of who we are and what our mission is, and I would express that my mission is love, an emissary of love, love for myself, love for others, love for this amazing planet we live on, and just a love of life. So I invite you to dive deep and discover what your vibration is, what your unique divine spark vibration is, what is your gift that you're bringing to life, and actively pursue that in everything that you do. Bring the love, bring the truth, bring the security, whatever the keynote is for you, just be that and enjoy being that. Thank you very much, Divine Sparks, for taking the time to share this with me. Please post any comments or email me if you'd like more information, or if you want me to discuss something else I might have brought up in this conversation that you would like to know more about. Until then, many, many blessings.